who's on first?
Yes.
I mean the guy's name.
Who?
The guy playing first.
Who?
The guy playing first base.
Who?
The guy on first base.
Who is on first?
Why are you
will
asking
give
me?
me an
I don't know.
Now, wait a minute,
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's his name.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
That's it.
You will give me an egg.
Oh, hi, it's me. My tracking isn't toggled on. That was silly. Wow, I'm such a professional cat. Come on, come on, connect. Oh, my IP address has changed. No, it hasn't. Oh, wait. The internet was out earlier, so I think... No? Wait, yes. Balls, okay. Right, hang on. Everything is not on the network it's meant to be. Da-da-da-da-da-da. We're fixing that now. I'm a prepared cat girl. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh god, why don't I have the password on this phone? Jeez, oh, I'm gonna have to type it manually like a peasant. Instead of getting my serfs to type it for me. Everybody was surfing. Surfing USA. Do. Oh god, it doesn't even have my password on here. To my password manager. I haven't even gotten to the Wi-Fi yet. Oh my goodness. Wait, I can scan a QR code. We have the technology. Wait, I turned off the Wi-Fi on the wrong thing. Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh Jiminy Crickets. Ew. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's all happening. She says nothing is happening. She's just being dramatic. But oh my goodness, it's all happening. It's all happening. It's the end of the world. Oh my cracksahanig. Join the network. Join the network, please. Do the thing, phone. Are you doing the thing? Okay, you're doing the thing. Good job, phone. And then... tracking. Goes live. IP address is expected to change. Oh, it's not changing. That's funky though. Why isn't it changing? I just changed network. It should be changing. Suspicious. Okay, we reboot the softwares. We reboot all the things. All of them all at once. Yes! The kicker of cucks, breaker of the man breaker, and fruit and jar has arrived. Hi, Sam. I hope you're having a good weekend. I hope you are relaxing in the joys of a job well done and baby steps well taken. Professional cat. Okay, I'm not gonna read my IP. Oh, the IP address has changed. That's a good sign. We got a new IP address. We got a new IP. We got a new IP. We got a new IP. Still not connecting though. Woo! Why aren't you connecting? Aha! 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 Yahoo! Yahoo! Hi. Oh, is that a Landlord Super? I thought Sam had played that. That sounds like Landlord Super. Or am I thinking of a different game? Yahoo! Hi! Hi everyone! Hello! It's me, Katie She. Don't worry about the face, it just does that sometimes. Don't worry about it. Hi, it's me, Katie She. And it's you, my favorite people on the internet. Landlord Super makes you a real good landlord, not a slumlord. I thought the whole point was that you were to be a slumlord. Dang, okay. I'm kind of disappointed now. But yeah, no, I want a proper landlord simulator. Where you're a shit landlord. Landlord Super is, but it did look super duper pog. I was really wanting to play it, but I thought I could be a shit landlord. I thought that was the point. Oh man. Oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm trying to scroll chat, not zoom me. Wait, no, I said I'm trying to scroll chat, not zoom me. Game. I say game. I'm not a game. I'm a cat. So, previously on the chat, Katie forgot that computer games existed, which is great for a streamer. We love that. We love that. We love it when I forget that computer games exist. Dave was talking about thank you for your application, a story-driven interview simulation game. You should play Papers, Please. It's kind of like that. But it's the OG. Oh, but Papers, Please is on sale. Oh, same brain cell. Same brain cell. There we go. Yes, Papers, Please first, I think, because the application thing just sounds like a worse Papers, Please. I'm sure it's great. But Papers, Please, come on. Papers, Please, the legend. Hello, Professional Cat. I hope you're well on this fine Saturday. I'm doing okay. You now own Papers, Please on Steam. Stop buying me games. You know, every time you buy a game, I have to go and update my my backlog, right? I have to shame myself. I have to publicly debase myself. Oh, my brain's so big. I'm gonna keep that on for now. Aha! I have to publicly debase myself every time by being like, yes, I've added another game to my backlog. Every time. I have to do the walk of shame to infinitebacklog.net to be like, yes, I've done it again. I've done it again, Infinite Backlog. I'm sorry. And the whole point of Infinite Backlog is it's supposed to remind you that your backlog isn't infinite. And yet, okay, I'm adding it to my Windows PC backlog, digital, Steam, and I'm mentioning it as gifted, so it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I didn't do it on purpose because there's a little mini game called Backlog Golf, and now my golf score is going to go down because my backlog is growing. My golf score, famously, Katie cares so much about golf, so much. I have to do golf on a work trip soon. I'm gonna suck at it. It's gonna be a bad time. I won't lie. Gifted. Where is it? Shared? Shared will do. There is a gifted set in here somewhere, but that's fine. I think golf, you want your score to be low. Oh, and then I guess my score must be going up. I don't know, whatever the bad one is. My golf score is currently -10. That sounds good, right? If lower is better, then that's good. I've got 5 in red and -15 in green. That's good. Well, I suppose I have finished a lot of games today, so that does line up, yeah. Yeah, so like, 15 games beaten. I don't know. I'll post the scoreboard on Discord because it makes no sense to me, but you know. For golf fans, maybe it makes sense to someone. I don't know. It just gives me numbers, and I'm just like, oh no, the numbers. Some are green and some are red. Oh, let me catch up. Salada! Salada, says Sam in response to the ooh-ooh. The kicker of cucks, breaker of the man breaker, fruit enjoyer has enjoyed. I went for a walk and tried to get a selfie of a horse, but it wouldn't cooperate. Horses are bastards for not cooperating, it's true. It's true. Landlord Sam would never accept the standards of this new game. Oh, you're not forcing me to play it. No, but peer pressure is, because Papers, Please. Everyone's been talking about it for many, many years, and I'm just like, that sounds incredible. And topical. And relevant. And it has yet to stop being topical and relevant, even though they probably hoped it would. Sorry, I'm wobbling my tracking, because I needed to plug in my phone. Dude. Also, golf equals boring, crazy golf ever fun. This is golfing in front of big digital screens, which I'm not sure about. I like crazy golf. I don't hate normal golf in theory. I've never been on a real golf course except for like parties for other people. I've never actually golfed on a real golf course because they scare me and they're very anti-women historically. These days they're desperate for women, but I'm just like, nah, it's too little, too late. You don't get this cat girl now. Nah, get out of here. But I do like a walk. I like a walk. So golf is kind of appealing because I do like a walk in the outdoors. I think that's kind of neat. I played Papers, Please like 1,000 years ago. It's good. Hell yeah. And the golf with screens, I don't know how I feel about yet. I like the idea of cycling with screens because then you can like cycle through fun fantasy lands. And if I was golfing like into an active volcano, I would fuck with that. Do you think they'll let me golf into an active volcano? Or like in like past some dragons? If I can golf past some dragons, I'm in. But from the website, I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're more like, here's some famous golf courses. I don't want that. I want fucking dragons. Where are my dragons at? How is golf with cats, though? Like generally, what's the vibe on the street with my local people? Is that the question? Or how is golf if you are a cat? Because difficult is the answer there. But as for what the local community cats think of golf, they're honestly pretty chill with it because golf courses sometimes have ponds, which means there's birds and nom 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 nom. You know, you know. But yeah, holding a golf club is hard, but they're very good at like sitting on the little golf trolleys. They're good at that. And occasionally, if someone like looks at a cat and is like, "You can't get a hole in one," fuck you, they'll go and shit in the golf hole. They take great pride in that. They take great pride in it. It's an achievement. 5 watch stream, Sam. Awesome. Awesome. And of course, Zar, congrats on first. And hello to Darkshade as well. Hello to Dave. Hello to Zar. Hello to Sam. Hello everybody. I hope you're having a good weekend. Hi to Seth. Seth, of course. Hi, hi, hi. To Seth. I hope everyone's doing okay. My brain's been a little funky today, I won't lie. I've convinced myself that I am unlovable, but that happens sometimes. Sometimes you just have days like that where it's like, wow, I'm clearly loathsome. So I'm gonna fix that feeling by playing video games. That's what I do. Let's go to the gaming room. And then they can be like, you know what? I might be a loathsome creature, but I'm a loathsome creature who plays video games. And that immediately makes me cooler, I think. I think that makes me cooler. Don't correct me, because I am objectively correct. Do 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 do. How long has the blue, is it Blue's Clues? We just got a letter. How long has that song been stuck in my head now? I know Dave referenced it like 5 streams ago, and it's still there, just bouncing around like a ping pong. Do 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 do. It is Blue's Clues because it's like green stripy shirt guy who looks like Chara from Undertale these days. It's always in my mind. Yeah, yeah. Oh, do you think we'll have the same postie in this game? I hope we will. I hope we'll have the same postie. I need to get my touch portal working. I'm not just procrastinating, I promise. I'm thinking. Thinking and also, you know, doing the setup. That's also important. I'm not just sitting here thinking either. That's also good. Okay. Authorizing the thing that makes me go places. Authorized. Not the car. The car doesn't need authorization. The car does what it wants. The car does need authorization. It needs to be road legal. It actually needs a lot of authorization. Cars are complicated. I should change my Outlook notification sign to that. If you do that, send me the MP3 or the MIDI. A MIDI would go hard of that. Okay, I fixed the thing that wasn't authenticating. Now I need to fix the network connection, and then we can game. That's the theory, but it's just a theory. An antiquity theory. Okay, I need to point my phone at a QR code and go boop, boop. Set up wizard. Wizard! Behold the QR code, dear wizard. Behold it and obey. Ah, it worked. It worked. Now it can be in gaming mode. Oh, yeah, the wizard. Thank you, wizard. Everyone say thank you, wizard. Everything has a discount at 69%. We love it. Oh, that is good. Also, Dave, if you're looking at Steam sales, make sure you're using Augmented Steam plugin, yeah? Yeah? Don't be losing out on pennies. Don't be losing out on money. Me and my homies love Augmented Steam. You can also use Is There Any Deal if you want, but the plugin's easier. So much easier. That is a good deal, though. A very good deal. But everyone, welcome in to the first stream of Strange Antiquities. It's a game where we're going to run an antique shop. And it's in the same universe and same world as Strange Horticulture. So let's hit the button and see what happens. What is the Steam thingy? It's the Chrome thing I just linked, which looks nonsensical because Chrome be like that, but it's otherwise known as Augmented Steam. And what it does is if you load a Steam page in your browser of choice, any browser with the plugin installed, it will tell you where the game is currently available cheapest. So you can go, ooh, it's on a Steam deal, but it's also £5 cheaper on this website if I use this random code. Yippee! I love it. You can also use Is There Any Deal, but I just find it a little clunkier. Is there any deal? Though Is There Any Deal does like have an option where you can link it up to your wish list, which is pretty neat. It's so good. It's so good, Sam. But yeah, is there any deal? Also good. But not as convenient as just having it right there. So now just anytime I'm tempted by a game, I just like load it up in my browser. And then I just decide how tempted I'm feeling that day by how much discount it's on. I no longer have to wait for the fabled Steam 80 and 90% discounts. I can now look at Digimon Survive, which is currently, damn, it's 40 quid on Steam, or it's £5.76 at a place called Gamersgate. Gamersgate is a terrible name for a gaming website. But also I already own it on Switch, I'm not going to buy it on Steam. I already own it, KTP Cam. Visual novels, we like them to live on the Switch where possible. But yeah. Now, back on track. So, Strange Antiquities. Actually, hang on, I'm gonna be off track for one more second because I want to see if Day Anything is on a deal anywhere else. Day Everything, not anything. I still love it 69% though, it's so fun. Oh, the base game is currently cheapest at Green Man Gaming. You save about £1 on there. But I also have a Doki Doki Literature Club discount I can get from it, which takes it down to about the GOG price. So Dave, if you're considering getting it, let me get it from my account because I've got the Doki Doki discount. Doki Doki discount, Doki Doki discount, Doki Doki discount. Ba 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 ba. I'm gonna send a screenshot to Dave so he can compare. Doki Doki Doki, Doki Doki Doki, Doki Doki Doki. Do 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 do. Start game. Another time to play something that big. That's fair. That's fair. As a thaumaturge's apprentice. As a thaumaturge's no, wait. Start over. Reset. As a thaumaturge's apprentice, there is a lot to learn. It's a little guy. Every object must be treated with care, and it is important to identify the harmful from the harmless, the potent from the mild. I'm gonna pretend I'm Bolaire from Critical Role. I am Bolaire. I'm Bolaire. Hang on, I need to update my stream title. Wait, also my stream title still says we're finishing the botany game. Wow, okay, I'm way behind. Dave, you haven't updated the stream title and I can't see it, have you? I should check that before I change the stream title, because otherwise I just overwrite stuff like a mad cat. Nope, okay, cool. Strange Antiquities. I'm Bolaire. It was only supposed to be a temporary arrangement when Eli left the shop Strange Antiquities in my hands. None of us knew by then that the pendulum was already swinging with a terrible certainty that could not be stopped. Is Eli someone who died in our horticulture game? I don't think so. No. Eli is who we went to see, I'm pretty sure. So Eli was still alive in our timeline, and the pendulum hadn't chopped off their head or whatever pendulums do. The ravens were an omen. A circling unkindness of black wings and cheerless cries that seemed, even then, to signal the start of a rising dread. There we go again. I'm already loving the budget increase. This is so nice. This is beautiful. Why is this slightly chopped off, though? I need to sort that. Hang on. Let me de-chopify. I went to the void by mistake. That's okay. We're de-chopifying a little. There we go. De-chopified. Oh wow, ink. Oh no! It's an ink plague. Volume levels feeling okay for folks? Nope. Nope what? Nope what? I don't remember what we're noping. No, nope, Eli wasn't who we met. This is the new cat! Hello! What's your name? This is this shop's cat. The old hellebore from horticulture is still doing great. Don't worry about hellebore. Oh wow, hi, you're beautiful. I like how they're a tabby. Like, I know I should be biased towards black cats, but all cats are good, you know? I love a tortie. I love it. Oh god, there's a spider there. Why? Why is there a spider in this game? Why did nobody warn me? Why did nobody warn me? Why is there a spider in my shop? Why? Why can't I You humanely remove it, Katie. Humanely remove it, okay? We're good people in video games. Why? Why is there a shop spider? I don't like it. I don't- oh! Pendulum! Oh god, what am I doing? This could be doing anything. I could be ending the world. That's okay. I'm just having a good time. I'm just trying to scare off the spider by making a lot of noise. Bat! Owl! Thingamy! Bang! Oh, it's a plant! Do you think we got that from Strange Horticulture? I think we did. I hope so. Though we've never had a plant like that in horticulture. That looks like a normal, Oh, these are very normal looking plants so far. I'm just enjoying looking around the shop. We've got our cat, we've got mysterious obelisk, we've got Celtic looking pendant, mysterious vial or jar of something. Hand of Vecna! Uh-oh. Don't like that. Bone pendant, don't like that. A cool little eyeball thing that follows our cursor, that's neat. Oh wait, no it doesn't. It only cares when we're looking at stuff on the shelf next to it. Interesting. So it's only got peripheral vision and a little bit of upwards vision. Hi friend. It's fun to explore. It is! Day 1 Thursday. We've got a weird funky thing here. It's like our thing that let us... It's like our... Wait. I have a growing fear deep within me. I cannot let it take hold. That makes sense. Good job. Me too, buddy. Me too. That seems like... So this is our fear meter. Oh. So we're in the green. And at the red, bad shit happens. Okay, okay. We've got our drawer. Our drawer is up now. Oh boy. We've got a skull. I'm going to put it up here on the shelf. We have no labels on anything. We don't even have any labels yet. We got any labels in here? Yoo-hoo. Yoo-hoo. Label. We've got a mat. Oh! Ho. We got drawers. We got a magnifying glass. We have a whole bunch of shit. Let's figure some of this out. Reminder, I've stored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door. Okay, that'll be our first visit then. This shop has so much more to explore than the last one. I'm loving this. It's giving proper feelings. We have a weird gender symbol, which looks like it fits there. Mysterious. Wait. I've completed the border. I haven't. I don't know. Can I can inspect it. Can I flip it? Can I bop it? Can I twist it? Can I rotate it? Gold leaf. Wood. Oh, whoa. Look at this. Gold leaf and wood. Oh, and this is keyboard controls, I think. So if I do one, this is what we're in. So it's different modes. Touch, smooth with engraved detailing. I have nothing to remark upon about the sniffs of this. And I have nothing to remark upon about how my brain feels looking at this. Oh, hell yeah! Dang, we're in business! I also noticed there's an automatic labeling function in this, which seems cool, but I like to label my shit, you know? On Fomic fields. All Fomic objects produce a field of sorts. Although invisible to the naked eye, they can be observed by placing an object over a Fomic lens. A diurnal. That's diurnal, like, so that means nighttime, right? Diurnal is usually like... No, nocturnal is nighttime, so diurnal is... Fuck knows. A diurnic field pattern. These fields are not fully understood despite attempts to study them over the years. Wow, they're just like me, for real. You can use shift to bring up the magnifying glass. Thank you, game. Oh, the tooltips are even improved. That's neat. We have a shiny thing. We have another shiny thing. And a map of Undermere. Oh boy, look at this. This is the new map. Yo. So can I just go, like, where are we? Strange Horticulture is number 2. There's a wine cellar next door. 8 to the boatyard? No? Hang on. In the cellar of the wine merchant next door. I mean, that's as close to next door as we're getting. This doesn't seem right. There's nothing here. Nope. I fucked it. Wait, did that just give me dread? I get dread if I fail an exploration now? Oh, I love that. Look how pretty the rain is. Okay. I could actually do stuff now, but I don't want to yet. Dread if I fail in exploration. Wait, does that mean that... Wonder. Let's go back up. Explore. Okay, so the upside of getting dread is that there's no longer a timer. I should not have come here. Damn, dude. Okay, fine. First customer. It's Eli. It's the guy. It's the shop owner. I have been called away to assist in an urgent matter in Ravenglass and must leave at once. I am leaving the shop in your care with some reluctance, I might add. Make use of my reference materials. Here, take this. Okay. A book. There's an index in the back that might be useful to you. Strange artifacts, thank you. Wait, I shouldn't just walk away. If in doubt, study it carefully, and remember that there are some powerful artifacts here. Under no circumstance should you seek entry to any locked doors, drawers, or cupboards. I'm gonna do that. In fact, safest not to touch anything at all. I'm gonna poke everything. I should be back in a few days. Okay, I'm definitely gonna listen to you, mister. He immediately disobeys. Right, let's look at the book. So I can put stuff here. Okay. Let's have a look at the book. How do I make the magnifying glass disappear? I don't need it. I don't like it. It feels like it's... Okay, that worked somehow. Eli has left Katie in charge of an antiquities shop. What are they? Are they cursed? One way to find out. Not me, the Antiquities. Contents: Asumenial, Ares Remnant, Binding Seed, Ethereal, Eye of Cernunnos, Guise of Lillian, Hearing Charm, Heart Chamber, Horn Shackle, Hunter's Boon, Lamb Siphon, Libula, Orford Spire, Ossig Ring, Restful Nether, Sex Drum. That'll be like a sextant, I bet, like a compass. Shadowhold, Simmer, Silent Breath, Voice of Cernunnos. A lot of mention of Cernunnos. Kind of reminds me a little bit of our Dendru. And Zia. Like the Pokemon game. Pokemon Zia. Okay, I need to look at these, but also I don't think we have labels. Or, well, I suppose... Oh, I remember seeing Dave play this and you could like move things and like... You could put stuff in the border, so maybe it's like an automatic thing now? Let's have a look at our first stuff. Asumenial. An asumenial is a receptacle commonly featuring a memento mori that acts as an aid to recollection. A memory cannot reside in both the mind and the asumenial at the same time, and it cannot be stored indefinitely. When a memory has been left for long periods, it can begin to emit unpleasant vapours. An empty asumenial, on the other hand, has an ominous presence, pulling at the threads of one's mind. So that reminds me of this thingy, which we're about to inspect. How do we feel about this thingy? It fills me with a sense of foreboding. Okay. I thought at first it was bone, but it is in fact clay painted to look like bone. Hard and somewhat rough. I have nothing to remark. I'm gonna say... medium confidence for Asumenial. Oh, look at all the label upgrades we've got. Oh. It could be a mask, you're right. I thought it was a cat skull from memory, but looking at it, I'm like, nah, it's probably not a cat skull. Do we have more shelf space? Oh, we do. Yeah, boy. Look at all this shelf space. Let's, we're going to start being relatively organized, Oh, locked cabinet. Hi, locked cabinet. We're going to start filing stuff away quickly. So we don't have anything else that's giving like memento mori kind of vibes, do we? I don't think we do. Okay, let's continue reading. Ares Remnant. These objects induce a form of synesthesia where colours and tones, light and shadow can be felt through touch. They're sometimes used by those who work in low light conditions, such as miners. The gemstones in an Aries remnant are arranged in the shape of the constellation that shares the name. Oh, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 gemstones. No gemstones there. There was a ram pendant over here. There's also a literal ram there. Hang on. Let's have a look at you. What's your deal, my friend? No gemstones. Okay. No, I don't think it's you. You're creepy. I don't want to touch you. Gemstones. Nothing jumping out with gemstones just now. So if it's here, I do not see it. Let's pull some of these over here. Oh, I wonder if some of the artifacts are going to be unhappy to be next to each other. Drawer! Oh, wait. I'm going to put them here so I remember they exist. I don't trust myself to remember them otherwise. And we've got the candles that we can move. Yo. I need to see if any of these react to the candles. Our cat follows the candles. That's so cute. Oh, that's got gemstones, but they're not in an Aries pattern. Oh. Yo. I'm just moving everything into view right now a little bit so I can stay more focused on this one. There is the known and the unknown. What could be, should be, or never was. Wait, what? I don't know what that's referring to. Just life in general? Or the labels? Oh, I can make the labels different shapes. Yo. Oh my god. The upgrades. The upgrades. I think I'm going to have like an amulet shelf in the middle. Because we've got a lot of amulets. Welcome to the amulet shelf. Oh my god, they look like they're friends. I'm going to put the friends side by side. There we go. You can be friends. I can't wait for one of these combinations to like blow up the shop. Me just being like, the friends should be together. Boom. Shop is on fire now. I just wanted the friends to be together. Back to the book. The icons are surprisingly useful. Yeah, I'm guessing that they're different. They match this thing around the edges, so that's really telling. Oh, wait. Hang on. There's another empty bit there. I should try and click it. Okay. Aries the ram. Binding seed. Oh, we have something that looks like that. Hang on, let me pull it over. Where are you? It's this one. This is the one that I'm thinking of. These items are made of two distinct materials representing the mentic and the wixic, the mind and the body. So mentic is mental, wisic or wisic is body. The winding path, the mind, is described by a spiral encompassing the body and the seed. A binding seed is a form of punishment that amplifies feelings of guilt and shame. A yew labyrinth at Castle Morrigan, a larger-than-life binding seed. I want to go there. I wonder if it's on the map. I'll check in a minute. But first I need to inspect this. Does it give me a sense of dread or guilt or whatever? I have nothing to remark. I notice a slight out-of-body feeling like my hands belong to somebody else. Okay. It's rough and pitted, hard and ridged. It appears to be a fossilized creature of some sort and stone. So maybe this isn't it. Maybe I need to look at the other thing. Let's update the label just now anyway. Binding seed? Question mark? Look at that. So pretty. Like it looks, it's got the curls like that stone, but curls are not enough. Why do I keep accidentally opening the magnifying? Let's have a look at our other funky rock. Funky rock, let's have a look at you. Funky rock, do you inspire dread? I have nothing to remark. Okay, no dread. I have nothing to remark on the scent or sound. Hard and cool all around. I still can't rotate them, I'm guessing. I would like to rotate and flip them. Red paint or perhaps blood. I feel like Phoenix Wright nailed that, letting you rotate and change things. Red paint or perhaps blood. Okay, we don't know this one's deal yet. It's not fitting the binding seed. The winding path of the mind is described by a spiral made of 2 distinct materials. So again, it's not fitting that, unless you would say stone and paint are 2 distinct materials, which I guess they could be. I'll pop a label on and just... because I might be able to search the labels or something later. More question marks, because I'm even less certain. There we go. Ethereal key. An ethereal key is designed to be hidden from prying eyes. When activated by moving the object in a circular motion, the key is revealed by its gemstone of light. Oh, so we need to spin things in circles. These are rare items and not generally known about outside of Fomic circles. Gemstones of the night power the concealment charm. So I need to take everything and swing it around in a circle and nothing will explode, probably, maybe. Circle, circle, circle. Circle, circle, circle. Circle, circle, circle. Are you dizzy, my friend? Oh, this one's also... We've got so many amulets in here. Circle, circle, circle. Circle, circle, circle. Circle, circle, circle. Circle, circle, circle. Circle, circle. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. Circle, circle, circle. So this is trying to point somewhere, I'm pretty sure. I think it's metallic. Yeah, I think it's basically a metallic claw, I think. Let me find something else that's metal. Okay, it's not pulled to that. But it is pulled to the bell. So that's giving metal. Maybe not. Let me pop a little tag on that saying it's drawn to metal. Or drawn to weights, at least, whatever my weights are made of. If you click on any of the bold... Oh, so there's more, there's more. Gemstone. Gemstone? Ares Remnant Ethereal Key. Oh, I see. It shows you stuff that's linked. That's fun. Gemstone of Light. Ares Remnant Ethereal... That's so cool. Oh my god, we've got a fucking index. Here's putting it down on a surface. But I wasn't, though. Why does it keep opening the magnifying glass? If I take it over here... Oh, I see. Okay, okay. So, okay. It's just going into the scales. I see. But no, wait. It's doing it... Oh, that's also a surface. Okay. Alright. I jumped the gun with this one, gang. Not drawn to metal at all. Not magnetic. Boo. I'm curious about it, though. Yellowy brown, yellowy white. It looks like a claw. Smooth but with hard ridges. Smooth. Sniffer, sniffer. Nothing to remark. It gives me a sensation of power. Interesting. Powerful claw. Eye of Cernunnos. Now, the eye pendulum is definitely feeling like a temptation here, but it could also be a huge red herring. Known as the Eyes of the Forest, these ancient artifacts enable one to enter the minds of lesser creatures. It's alleged that Cernunnos himself wielded an eye. Now, Cernunnos is the god of the hunt traditionally. Is it the same here? Doesn't say, it just tells me there's a link to these. Eyes of Cernunnos are hard to come by. They are powerful and should not be used carelessly. Inspect this. Green marble and iron. Cool and smooth, intricately detailed. That's so nice that he notes the difference in the detailing there. I have nothing to remark. I have nothing to remark. Okay. I'm gonna put a tag on it, but I'm very unsure because it feels too obvious to be the eye. I know it's not got a question mark. That's fine. We've not identified anything yet. We'll come back to it. Anything else that looks like an eye? Technically that. You could look through it. Bone, yellowed and white, brown twine. Hard and somewhat rough. Coarse fibers for the twine. A soft sound like a serpent's whisper emanates from within. That's so cool. I like how it makes a sound. So cool. It has an evil quality to it. I do not like to hold it. Oh, I'm a good person. This thing's interesting too. Gold, an orange gemstone, a black gemstone, a pinkish gemstone. Gold. Black, orange, and pinkish. Cool. Yeah, it is. It's pretty cool. Nothing to remark about the scent. Or the perception. Now, we can also look at our book for things with gemstones. Gemstones are Aries Remnant. So the Aries Remnant, it doesn't have enough stones for that. And it's not in the shape of an Aries constellation. The other gemstone thing is the ethereal key, activated by moving it in a circular motion. Gemstone of light. You know what? Let's give it a try. Oh ho! There we go. We've got an etheric key right there. And that is confirmed. Oh yeah, first thing identified. We haven't even got a customer yet. Can I poke this in the lock? Oh, I can! Yeah, boy! Open the lock section. Hello, pizza! Dang, we're motoring. Oh, it's a compass. That reminds me of, maybe that'll be the sextant thing that we need to look at. We got ourselves a bunch more amulets. Hell yeah. So, if you're a key, you can go here. You're our first identified item. Congratulations. Oh yeah, we're motoring. We're motoring. We're so great at our jobs, gang. Oh, it's got a little tick now. I love that. Guise of Lillian. Unlock boom. Yeah, exactly. These items can allow the bearer to pass unrecognized. If used for any length of time, the wielder can begin to lose their sense of self. The remains of bygone creatures have been used in thaumaturgy for centuries, from petrified teeth and bones to trilobites, ammonites, and devil's toenails. A Guise of Lillian is one such item that makes use of this ancient source of power. That's kind of sounding like the thing that I tagged previously. The thing that I thought would be the binding seed. Let's investigate it a bit. I notice a slight out-of-body feeling. Like my hands belong to someone else. That kind of fits. Allow the bearer to pass unrecognized. If used for any length of time, the wielder can begin to lose her sense of self. I'm feeling fairly confident this is the Guise of Lillian because it's got the little fossilized buddy there. Fossilized creature. Yeah, I'm changing my guess here to Guise of Lillian. I was drawing Ilium last night and they're looking really good so far. Oh, nice pizza. So interesting. Are you pressing shift? Nope, I'm not. I wonder if I unplug the PS5 controller? Yes, huh. I wonder. We'll see if it does it again, but I wonder if maybe the PS5 controller was registering? Let's pop this back into its place. Much stronger, yes. I'm going to update the color on this because I'm feeling a lot more confident now. I'm feeling... if blue is unsure, I'm going to put green for pretty dang sure. Gonna be dang sure. And we should probably pick a different color for confirmed, shouldn't we? We kind of got that yellowy color, like a sticky note. That probably works. Hearing charm, a simple trinket that amplifies sounds. While generally used by the hard of hearing, they are a curiosity that can be enjoyed by young and old alike. And of course they have more devious applications too, making it possible to eavesdrop on private conversations. Hearing charms take the form of animals known for their hearing, so maybe the bat? Let's investigate the bat. A black gemstone, iron. Cool to the touch. Every sound has become both louder and clearer. Yeah, this is it. I have nothing to remark. Yeah, this is definitely that. Let's bring it down here. Hearing charm. Oh, it's doing it. Okay, so it's still doing that shifty thing. No idea why. Hearing charm, high confidenzo. And you guys can go up here in the much less high confidence section. Or a different shape for the confirmed ones. Oh, that's fair, maybe. But yes, drop in Discord pizza, definitely. Heart chamber. There is a vast skull in the catacombs said to be that of the beast Blen Kafra. Bulgar's followers believe that when he slew it, he trapped its soul, along with its power, in an item known as the Wraith Chamber. Heart chambers are based on this mythical object, but they have morphed over time into a way to keep those dear to us close to heart after death. Bulgar wielding the twin axes, Wolf Song and Fearbringer. Interesting. That? Maybe. Color and composition. I don't like how this makes me feel. Oh, that's the inner perception. Don't like how that makes me feel. Stone. A dark wood yew, perhaps. Yew! Rough and gnarled. Cool and smooth. Nothing to remark. So I don't think that's likely to be the heart chamber, honestly. It's not feeling right for that. I don't think the heart chamber would make our guy... You know, that could be the Memento Mori thing. The acumen. Gold. Bronze. It's got the little skull on it. Can I open it? Oh, I can. White paint and wood. I can interact with objects now. Oh, yeah, boy. Smooth. Raised detailing. Textured. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Interesting. I'm going to also put acumen for... It's not acumen, but it's a word that's kind of like acumen. I'm popping next to the other skull. Also, this is also Memento Mori kind of coded. Nothing to remark. Bone, clay, gold. Oh, it's been like Kinetsurugid. My phone just froze with the cap. Oh no. Textured, warm and smooth. Hard but smooth. Nothing to remark on the scent. Nothing to remark on this. So this could also be an acumen. It's not an acumen, but it's okay. I know what I mean. Memento Mori thingy. There we go. I'm so good at science. This is interesting because it's an owl, so I wonder if this was also meant to make us think it was the hearing totem. I'm overcome by a warm, loving emotion. Aww. A light-coloured wood. Polished. No particular scent, but it makes me feel warmth and love. Interesting. That looks like a torque. Heart chamber, I've got no guesses at right now. Horned shackle. Oh, we've got a few. We've got like a couple of ram type things. Horned shackles are used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. In use, the horns are rubbed between one's fingers, causing them to become worn smooth over the years. They can be worn as pendants, but are more commonly totems of some kind. I see, I see. Let's have a closer look at you. I have a strong sense of being watched. This doesn't look like it was previously integrated and has been worn down. What if I hold it to the fire and the flames? Woo! Oh yeah, I haven't done the candle check on these ones. Oh! Oh, this sucks up the light. Hi. You're interesting. You make everything go kind of cold. This is when I find out one of them's actually just super flammable. Whoopsie. Let's pop a note on you saying that you suck up the light. Light sucker! I wonder, can I unstopper this? I have nothing to remark. I can't. Oh, I want to unstopper it. Light sucker, do 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 do. Sucker and corpse. So we have this. That looks like a horn totem, but doesn't seem to be rubbed the same way. A sense of touch. Smooth, ridged. Makes me feel like I'm being watched. Made of bronze. We're looking for something ornate. What about the skull thing over here? That's pretty ornate. I thought at first it was bone, but it's in fact clay painted to look like bone. A dark blue-green gemstone. Hard and somewhat rough. See, if it had been rubbed a lot, I think it'd be smoother. Fills me with a sense of foreboding. Anything else is gonna get... I mean, these do kind of give horned, but they also don't give previously carved up. I'm more smooth. Play. Anything else that looks like it would have been... No, nothing at the moment. Okay, back to the book. Oh, and let me check Discord to see if Pizza's posted their work. Oh, Pizza's typing. Keep an eye. Okay, horned shackle, we're not sure yet. Hunter's boon. Ow! Ow! A hunter's boon is a primitive item. They grant the power of the predator, enhancing perception and agility. The cat's tail keeps scaring me. I keep thinking it's that spider coming down from the clock. They grant the power of the predator, enhancing perception and agility. They are made from trophies taken from slain beasts, and those with the deadliest predators being the most prized. They're simple items without embellishment. That makes me think of this. Let's pull this down here. Did it make me feel... I think it said it made me feel powerful. It gives me a sensation of power. You know what? I do think it looks like a wolf tooth. Oh, look, it fits right in his mouth. He's like, arr, arr, arr. Yeah, I'm going to give this a tentative label. We're going to go for blue because I'm not fully confident. Hunter's boon. Hunter's a woo. The poor customers lining up outside like, when will they open their shop? It's been raining for 5 hours. Lamb siphon. Used to reverse the effects. Sheep snap! I remember that. It's very green. I remember sheep snap. We identified that. Oh, the ads are running. Okay, we'll BRB. Back in a minute. The ads are done and we are back, everybody. Pizza, I saw your art. It looks great. And you said fishnets are hell, which, yeah, relatable. They look good, though. I think your line work for the fishnets looks incredible. I love how you followed the curves of the body as well. It looks really, really good. Ilium looks really, really cute. I love them. They're so cute. And I love how you've involved the fluff in their design. Very, very cool. Keep going. You're onto a winner there, I think. That's an awesome, awesome design. Okay. Back to Antiquities. Lamb Siphon. Used to reverse the effects of the Black Heart Curse. A skilled hand is required to perform the procedure, drawing the curse from the body over the course of several hours. The instrument is made using the dried seed pod of a sheepsnap plant. So we know the plant. We remember that. We've got the horticulture benefit here. Do we have anything that looks like it dried though? I don't think so. I wonder if I can take a trip to Strange Horticulture and be like, yo, can I get some sneep sneeps? Can I get the sneep sneeps? The snap sneeps? The sneep sneep sneeps? I also wonder, I bet there's other locked cabinets in that I've not noticed. I wonder. Oh! 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 It tells me the moon phase, I'm pretty sure. Oh! This changes the moon phase, huh? Interesting. There's going to be something that reacts to the moon. I just know it. Right, which one of you dudes likes the moon? Oh, funky. You like the moon? Oh, the compass likes you. Torque doesn't care about the moon. Neither does the coffin necklace. I kind of want to put stuff that this points to close to it. Which means I have to separate the funky little guys. I'm sorry. This just seems to be... I don't trust that the plants are normal. They look normal. Wait, strange horticulture is on the map, but I thought we were a bit... But it's in a different town. Oh. Oh. That's why I couldn't find the wine shop, because I was looking at the wrong place. So Strange Antiquities is 29. Which means this is possibly the wine shop. The proprietor, a Mrs. Cranmore, begrudgingly grants me access to the cellar when I explain that I'm from Strange Antiquities next door. Yes, well, take the lot of them out of here, would you? I can't say no to Eli after all he's done for me, but I don't like the thought of those unnaturals in my cellar. Items discovered, yippee! I like how it just puts them in the center, that's neat. A part of me keeps expecting the cat to just go bananas at some of these things. Okay, we have more stuff to identify. Boop, 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 boop. And we also want to take a little visit to Strange Horticulture. Hi, Strange Horticulture! This curious plant shop on the edge of town is a quiet haven away from the bustle of the centre. Ordinarily, I'd be delighted to while away some time there, but I have important work to do. And yet, an hour later, I find myself leaving the shop with a potted palliance and a weight off my shoulders. I've been chatting with the proprietor about the similarities and differences between our two disciplines, with a gently purring hellboar curled up in my lap. I love it! Oh! And I got palliance. I love that. Getting a nice little bonus horticulture up here. Now, what else do you react to? Oh, interesting. So far, it just seems like you only react to that funky little guy. But you intensely react to him. That's very interesting. Libula. Libulae are purported to offer reassurance in times of upheaval and change, but they are not held in high regard by most scholars of the occult. That being said, an imbuement of wisdom shows that a libula is not merely decorative. There is power in symbology, and the old thaumaturges knew well. As the old thaumaturges knew well. I feel like the colour of the stones is going to become very relevant. Reassurance in times of upheaval and change kind of reminds me of, is it... What was the thing that made me feel warm? I have nothing to remark. Not you, then. There was something that made me feel warm. Nope, not you. Not you. What was it that made me feel warm, Blightsucker? Because I thought it was going to be... Hang on. Wait, actually, I think we put it over here. This is foreboding. That's the opposite of that. This is unremarkable. This makes me feel out of body. That does my hearing good. That gives me nothing. Where did I put... I know I... It'll come back to me. Why did I put Hunter's Boon all the way over here? You should be over here with the tagged stuff. Oh, it was this I think that makes me feel warm. No, this makes me feel unpleasant. And put a tag on it. And I'm just going to put unpleasant, and I'll use a different shape for this one since it's just a note saying something ain't right here. Funky tree. It has an energy about it. Wow, that's so vague. Why are you like this? Okay, the labels are vary. They vary. An energy. Thanks. But I can't rely on a consistent label shape, unfortunately. Nothing to remark about this. Was it the RAM? No. Oh, being watched. That did have one worth noting. Being watched.
You will give
Evil
me an
quality.
act.
Oh, Daily Egg, dear Geek Place, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Strange Antiquities.
give
We're
me an
running a
act.
quirky little antique shop. I remember my egg too. I used two techniques for the fishnets. For the left leg, I drew each square individually, and for the right leg, I just drew curved lines across. Also, any idea for what they were on the rest of their lower torso? Interesting question. Let me have a little think and look at the art in the Discord. You could... I'd be tempted to go for maybe a... I don't know their gender, but I'd be tempted to go for something like a skirt that maybe flares out like a moth's wings in like a triangle shape outwards. You could also achieve that with maybe like some flared shorts. Or an asymmetrical skirt with a slash in it to kind of suggest the idea of the wings. Yeah, I think that's what I would go with. 23% egg. Oh no, you're low. How are you doing, dear Geek Place? I was going to mark that this one has an evil feeling about it, doesn't it? Evil quality. Evil quality. Yeah, we got a bunch of antiquities to try and identify, and hopefully they won't kill us. That's the hope. My heart feels lighter. Oh, that's pleasant. My heart feels lighter. Not the one we're looking for, but it's still good to know. Nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Cool gemstone. Dark green again. A cheap metal of some kind, probably pewter, that's fine. Nothing to remark. 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 Where's the thing that made me feel... Wait, it might still be down on the table, actually. Let me close the book for a second. No, don't think so. Nothing to remark. There is a darkness to it, as if it holds untold fears inside. Okay. That reminds me a lot of the acumen. Or whatever it's called, the acu-boo-boo-doo-boo-boo. Iron and bronze, two metals, okay. Somewhat painful to the touch. Interesting. Let me go back to the bloob bloob bloob. Back at the start. Asumenial, there we go. Memory cannot reside in both the mind and the asumenial at the same time. It cannot be stored indefinitely. It can begin to emit unpleasant vapors. An empty asumenial has an ominous presence pulling on the thread of one's mind. I don't actually think that's really fitting it. Darkness inside and untold fears. Not quite, but let me hold it over to the candle. Nope. And no reaction to any of the other stuff. Not sure about that. This one, nothing to remark. Sounds are muffled by its presence. Huh. Polished. Warm. Wood. An orange gemstone and gold. Update the label saying sounds are muffled. Oh no. Oh no. 6-7 pizza. Nice, Dear Geek Place. Well done. That's awesome. That's huge progress. I'm full of sweet chili chicken and rice and I'm excited. Oh, that sounds so perfect. They're non-binary, but the way anything. Then I would go for something that gives that kind of like moth wing silhouette. Pop that there? No, I don't think so. I'm gonna pop that back in the box for now. Pop in the trinkets box along with these little trinkets. Now, where were we in our book? I love how this is just a book reading simulator, honestly. I love that. I mean that with my whole heart. Orange shackle, hunter's boon. Lamb siphon I'm pretty sure we don't have. We would spot dried sheep snap unless it's this. I don't think that's a sheep snap pod though. He said it was a gemstone. That's huge. Dear Geek Place, well done. Libula, we've got no detail on. Libula's a big old mystery. Orford Spire. During the rite of the Red Knives, an Orford Spire is fully submerged in goat's blood for 9 days and 9 nights. When performed correctly, the rite is said to impart vitality and clarity of thought, although perhaps not for the goat. You know, fair. And it looks like it has horns. Which kind of lines up with our little skull over here. Ooh, you smell like dried blood. Nope. Foreboding. And I feel like it's supposed to impart clarity, so I don't think it's this. And I feel like if it was submerged in blood, the clay would be stained. What about you? What do you smell like? Oh, see, you could be it. Maybe. A substance flakes off and leaves a mark on my fingertips. That kind of sounds like submerged in blood to me. Raised detailing. Iron, grey metal flecked with dark red. It's not rust, it's blood. Okay, okay, okay. Confirmed then. Essentially. It has an energy about it. Yeah, I feel like this is a good candidate for the Orford Spire. Let's update that label. Woogie woogie. And move it over here. Like nothing else, it has a little pointy bit and looks like it's been submerged in blood for an extended period, I don't think. Any all over here been submerged in blood? No, I don't think so. Ossic ring. These somewhat macabre objects were originally made as offerings to the goddess Korshen, but the practice fell out of favour as belief waned. They are hard to come across now, but they are occasionally sought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. Some say they can hear Korshen's unearthly hiss when they hold an Ossic ring up to their ear. So I think it was the bone pendant that hissed? No, what was the thing that hissed at us? Was it you? Yes! You're the snaky thing. Sought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. Am I vermin? Am I a vermin this whole time? I'm gonna be a bully and see if it bothers my cat. Hi, what do you think of it? What's your opinion, little friend? Not bothered? That's good. Speaking of the wings, the reason why they don't have any right now is because... Oh, I see, so they are gonna have wings. I adore how they handle images in the book. Just, it's really interesting, yeah. It's devious, but it's interesting. Restful Mephir. A Mephir is a thaumaturge's link to the inner mind. A hot tea made from the Dranfium plant, oh, we're going to be tripping balls, is drunk from them, taking on different properties depending on the type of Mephir. This particular type can be used to enter a meditative state and bypass the rush and clatter of consciousness, promoting clarity of thought. So is the Mether the mug or the bowl? I'm thinking the mug. This funky little mug here. And I don't think we have a funky little mug. Let's have a little check. I need to check the tea cupboard for a funky little mug. I also want to check the torque. Nothing to remark. An uneven texture, that makes sense. Bronze torque, okay. We have very little detail on the torque other than it's a torque. We're pretty sure we don't have a Mether. So it would be fun if it's like a funky mug. Yeah, don't give yourself a deadline, dear Geek Place. You're right, stick with it at your own pace, yeah. Nearly 100% egg pizza, that's so good, well done. Sextrum, protects against insanity in all its forms. These items, like the mind itself, are not well understood. That doesn't tell me much. But I am going to go with my gut and say that this looks like a sextant. Inner perception, nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. Intricate detailing. Gold. I'm going to put sextrum question mark here, but it's a very low confidence one. Shadow hold. We've got a necklace with that pattern on it, or I thought we did. Hang on, is it over here? Oh, here we go. My heart feels lighter. This matches the sketch fairly closely. A shadow hold or a Shadic vessel is a container of any kind. Sometimes a jar or a bottle or some sort of box. We also have... actually... Same pattern here, but it's rotated. It can be used to contain an Ashadic spirit, the manifestation known as Creeping Dark, pulling it from the shadows like poison from a wound. They are decorated with an elaborate design called a shadow catcher. So this is the shadow catcher design here. I think this is a shadow hold. Shake. Vessel. Did I spell that right? Oshadic vessel. Yep, slow and steady is the way to do it. You want it to be sustainable. Or else it's just going to come straight back. Take your time with it. No, there's never any rush. The time will pass anyway. Shadow catcher, where are you? Okay, so only the shadow hold is mentioned as having that right now. What about a Shadic spirit? Again, just the shadow hold right now. And let me put a little note here. Saying it has a shadow hold. Shadow hold pattern. My heart feels lighter. See, my heart feels lighter could be because it's pulling the darkness from me, but I don't think so. Shimmer. These belong to a series of objects that were designed to slot into armor or weaponry. They induce calm rage in the face of the unimaginable horrors of battle, allowing the bearer to stay one step ahead. The Knight of Thorns famously wore a shimmer on his chestplate, but it didn't save him from being slain in the Battle of Sutherfell in 1356. Objects are designed to slot into armor or weaponry, you say. Do we have anything that fits that? What's your deal? bronze. Weathered. Hinged panel. Oh, it's got an engraved symbol in it. Ooh. Nothing to remark on the scent of it. Staring at the symbol makes my head swim. Head swim symbol. Give it a funky shape. I'm gonna pop it over here. What's your deal? You just look funky. Nothing to remark. Limestone, and it's got the mark from, I think, the sanity meter. No, different mark. Limestone. Engraved symbols, rough and pitted. Yeah, that's limestone, alright. Nothing to remark. Okay, not a lot to go on there. Nice, Turkey Place. You've been rocking the exercise routine with your yoga. You're killing it. Well done. Do we have any pages left in the book? Silent breath. There are those that consider the white hart a prize to be claimed, but there is no glory to be had from killing such a noble guardian of the forest. A silent breath contains a small token taken from a living white stag. While the stag lives, the item will retain its power, allowing the bearer to sense danger before it arrives. I don't think this is a stag horn, because I would imagine the white stag has white horns. Color and composition. Okay, this is made of yew wood with white paint on it. Interesting. Rough and gnarled. Nothing to sniff. Nothing to feel. Okay, so not that. What about this? Clay. Nope. And this is just wood. Anything else that looks like it might come from a stag? I don't think so. Anything particular staggy over here? No, I don't think so. Nothing's jumping out as going, yes, I come from a stag. I come from the stag. The meal planning spreadsheet is so good, Dave. It's a great time. For folks that are happy having the same meals all the time. If you crave variety, it's probably not for you. Voice of Cernunnos. The name Voice of Cernunnos may be used to refer to any bronze torque. We got one of those. Yup. Just checking, but I'm fairly sure it's bronze. Yeah, bronze torque. Any bronze torque that has certain imbued properties. With skill, such an item can be used to read the patterns of nature that are otherwise hidden to us. Cernunnos is a pagan god of the forest and nature, typically depicted as a man with the antlers of a stag, often wearing or holding a torque. Yeah. I'm feeling high confidence for this being the voice of Cernunnos. Cernunnos. And we're gonna go for... Was green our high confidence colour? I think it was. And yellow is confirmed. Zia. Ze. Worn about the neck to place them closer to the heart, these innocent-looking items instill a sense of fear and paranoia. We've got something like that. They can be difficult to remove. Zia are made of any single material except wood or clay. They typically have no symbol or other writings upon their surface. Oh, look at this. This instills fear. Made of bronze and iron, so no wood or clay. Painful to the touch. Holds untold fear aside. I update the label and say it could also be a Zia. And there were some other things that kind of instilled fear, I believe. Being watched, unpleasant, head swimmies. Lightsucker. Nothing that quite instills fear the way they're talking about, though. I wonder if I'll be able to unlock, like, extra sketches for some of these. Let's pull this one up here. And pop our Shadow Hold Ashadic Vessel into the High Confidence category. Along with the Torque. I think we're at the end of the book. Yep, we are. Alright. Time to actually see some customers today, I think. Time to open the shop. Now you have an image of that dude. Yeah. I do like that we can just reference what he looks like. It's really fun. Ding ding. Hello, who are you? Thomas Pope. Congratulations. Today is the day you meet the great Thomas Pope. Okay. That's me. I'm a man of two loves. Fresh mountain air and a little white dog called Hamish. Okay, I like him now. That's a friend. But I reserve some room for laughter among friends and shops with cats in them. Hell yeah! If you'd be so kind, I'm looking for a replacement for my hunter's boon. You know what? In for a penny, in for a wild guess. Yay! Identified. This is a tiger's tooth. This is a tiger's tooth, a trophy from a predator. On closer inspection, it gives a sensation of power. Yippee! And we got some new book content. I'll look at that in a minute. So we're putting this in the confirmed section. Let's have a look at our new book pages. Back to the index. Selenic Totem. Ooh, okay. These carved totems, more commonly known as moon hearts, can be imbued with a sentiment or feeling such as love or joy. Oh, we've got that. Was it the owl totem? I am overcome. Yeah, this is feeling like the owl totem. Let's bring it down here. Warm, loving emotion. They sometimes feature crescent shapes associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciplines. The form of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the night. Hoo. It's a light-colored wood. It's polished. Makes me feel loved, and it's got a crescent crest. Of course, that's how they've worked the crescent in. Yeah. Selenic Totem. High confidence. Let's pop you over here. The high confidence shelf grows. Love that. If memory serves, you can put your books on your lower shelves too if it feels good. The game's like, here's how you inspect things. Was it? I totally missed it doing that. Did I miss the tutorial? Hello! Jack Hungerford. The nights are drawing in again. Dark shadows hide dark deeds, or so my father always used to say. Seems like the shadows have grown darker since he passed 2 winters gone. A creeping dark is set up in my house. I'm told a shadow hold will draw it out. Shadow hold. See, we have the okay, shadow hold. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for it. Whoops. The item is a container of some kind. The design on the bottle is the same as the sketch. Thank you. Yippee. I'll look at the sun bond in a second. Let me move this over here to the identified one. Adding labels by hand isn't your thing. How dare you? No, I love adding labels by hand, actually. I need to be silly and whimsical. The other thing was a sun something? No. Sun bond. Oh, it was. A sun bond is small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly, and made of a non-precious metal of some kind housing a gemstone of light. So, not that. They carry the warmth and light of the sun, a brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom. So not this, I don't think, because this thing's main thing is that it muffles sound. Warm, polished, wood and orange gemstone. What else do we have? It has a gemstone in the middle. What's your deal? Dark green gemstone, wood and bronze. Polished. These markings have been carved in. Pointy. Pointy. Bronze, wood, dark green gemstone. I don't think it's that. Not sure. A non-precious metal of a non-precious metal. This is mostly made of wood, I think. Yeah, so I don't think it's that. Moon or the night? The moon haunts you! Why are those two special? And lived on the mountain. Because they came from the drawer. They came from the drawer in here, so I figured Eli maybe did that for a reason. I got dragged into a Discord call. How are we doing, gamers? We're doing good, Zara. How was the Discord call? Are you having a good time? But yeah, Zara, were you Glasgowing today? What were you up to? And what have you got this evening? Yee. You have a good time? We are running the Antiquity shop. Yippee. Ding. It's the same postman, yay! What's with all these ravens flying about Undermere today? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I forgot the premise of the game. I can't remember ever seeing anything like it. Not a good day to be the sort who believes in dark omens. A letter for you. Okay. Thank you, Posty. We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard last night. Mr. Jones almost threw them in the fire pit, but I asked to take a look at them first. That man does like to burn things. They look old. Maybe there's nothing of much use here, but I thought of you when I came across an entry on the shin. Charlie Weathers. Thank you, Charlie.
Please mind the gap.
Like, do you have the papers for me? Or
if
just
you
this?
see something
Just
that
this?
doesn't
Okay.
look
Thanks,
right,
Charlie.
speak to staff or text
Wait,
British
do I need to go to where
Transport
Charlie
Police
is?
on 61016.
In the boatyard. Okay.
We'll sort it. See it,
Say
it,
Sorted.
sorted.
17 quid for the train where the bus is not running? That's ridiculous. 17 quid's so high. Let's go to the boatyard. The boatyard is number 8. Hello, boatyard! The yard has seen better days. A mess of broken and rotten timbers covers most of the outdoor space that isn't taken up by upturned boats, slowly being claimed by the weeds. In the middle of all of this, a man looks up from repairing a small rowing boat. He must be from Strange Antiquities, he says with a smile. He takes me into the dilapidated office where 2 metal buckets collect drips of brown water and a thin window pane rattles with every footstep. He pulls a sheaf of brown papers out of a desk drawer and places them gently in my hands. What a nice guy. Oh, thank you, buddy. We've got sleep vessel, shin, and something else. Apparently as an afterthought and somewhat reluctantly, the man gives me something else as I'm leaving. I've no use for it, he says. Don't even know what it's for. Oh, funky. I don't know what it's for either, my friend, but I'll find out, and maybe it'll help you. Who knows? Who knows? Let me see what we just got. Oh, it's... No, it's not. I thought it was organizing it by order obtained, but no, it's not doing that. I could take a bus, but that probably takes longer. Is it that much longer, though? I suppose, yeah, even here where the roads are fairly clear and a lot of the day, a train's gonna be like maybe... Oh, okay, it was the cat tail, I just jumped. That damn cat's tail up top keeps scaring me. Yeah, like a 30-minute drive is maybe an hour on the bus. Yeah, it does kind of double the time, doesn't it? Yeah. How's my favourite cat doing? Good, Alex. How are you doing? How's my favourite cat doing, huh? Let's look at the shimmer. Oh, we've seen shimmer. We haven't seen shin. These common items are made using materials of a connection to the ocean. They began as superstitions, simple objects made by sailors and fishermen to keep their boats safe. But with the help of the old thaumaturges, they became something more and many lives were saved. Do any of y'all look boaty? Boaty, boaty, boaty. Nothing is jumping out as boaty to me, I'm gonna be real. Maybe I'm a fool for that. But nothing is going, hello, I love boat. Interesting. And was there something else? Oh, sleep vessel. The 6 points of a sleep vessel are said... We've got a 6-pointed thing here. Said to represent the 6 Formic disciplines. Selenic, Dradic, Noctic, Diurnic, Wistic, and Mentic. They help people to stay awake beyond any natural limits by storing their fatigue. Over time and repeated use, they become more and more difficult to handle, as though the undreamed nightmares within are beginning to seep out. That is kind of sounding like this. There's a darkness to it, as if it holds untold fears inside. It's got 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Somewhat painful touch. Bronze and iron. Maybe. This one just keeps collecting labels. Sorry that. Sleep vessel. And there was something else over here with a bunch of points. Let's pop it up here right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of, maybe. I feel like saying that's got 6 points is maybe taking the mickey a bit, but we'll see. We'll check it in a second. Right, what's your deal? Bronze. It's got 4 symbols on it, but it's 6 points. So I feel like if this was it, it would have 6 symbols. Cool and smooth. Grave symbols. Nothing to remark about the smell of it. A sense of crackling energy flickers in the depths of mind. That does kind of sound like a stay awake totem, but I do feel like the other one just fits that more. I'm going to put sleep vessel, but very low confidence. Yippee! The train station is literally a 5-minute jog from my flat versus... Oh, that's huge. That makes a huge difference. And yeah, 1 hour 20, that's a big... Yeah, no, it's not worth it. Not worth it. But oof, that price difference though. Zia is worn around the neck. Do I have anything else that's worn around the neck that makes me feel bad? Unpleasant. Innocent looking. Not made of wood or clay. That's got wood on it, so it's not that. That's made of just bronze, so maybe. Wood, so it's not that either. Pewter, bone, brown fabric. Nothing to remark. Engraved detailing. I wonder if the crescent shape is making it Selenic in some way. Okay. Next customer. Hello, customer. Stanley Hume. Think they're human? I want an Ossic ring. Ossic. That's a pleasing word to hold on the tongue. Okay, buddy. Let me see. I think I had a strong candidate for that. Ossic ring. Identified. Made of bone, this item satisfies the description macabre. Closer inspection confirms that a hissing noise can indeed be heard. Yay, Ossic ring! And we've got Evocant. Pages for a book. We'll come back to that. But first we put this in the identified. Identified. And we take away the question mark. Oh, what are you gonna stream, Czar? A solo stream? Is that the plan? Hell yeah, just make sure you're staying hydrated if you're streaming in the heat. Yeah, very important. Also, the progress update on my Moth Goober in the Discord. Oh, heck yeah, we love updates. Looking good, pizza. I like it. I like it. The skulls are throwing me though, because you said they're based on a poodle moth, right? I'd be careful with skull patterns unless you want them to get confused for a death's head moth. And if you haven't seen a death's head moth, look them up. They're rad, but they are moths with a big old skull on their back. So when I see that, I think death's head more than poodle. Very, very cool though. Very, very neat. Also, everyone should just look at moths. Moths are cool. I saved a moth last night. It was in the living room. And it was I wonder what kind of moth it was. I'm gonna look it up. It was like a powdery white. British or Scottish moths. What kind of moth were you? It was like stark white and kind of powdery looking. I didn't poke it, but I just like put it in a spider catcher and let it go outside. Made very, very sure not to touch its wings. Oblique carpet, maybe, but it was kind of a thicker white. It looked like it had been dipped in plaster. Okay, there's a lot of white moths I'm learning from this webpage. And I might have a hard time identifying it, but they're all very pretty. They're all really cool looking. None of them are looking like my moth. I should have taken a photo, then I could have been like, yo, look at this cool moth. I just wanted to get the poor little soul outside so it didn't get dazzled by all the lights. Scotland is home to around 1,300 species of moths. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have any luck identifying it. Okay, identify white moth in Scotland. I love this game about identifying moths. Yes! The amount of times you hover were thinking I was leaning in. Hell yeah. That's exciting. Let's have a look at the page we just unlocked. Evocant, that's what it was. Oh, okay. These stone items weigh the same as a man's heart according to popular myth. The truth is a little less dramatic, but the weight of these items is nonetheless important and should not stray more than a hair from precisely 1 pound. They are placed in the chest of those in a coma to draw them out. So it's a stone item that weighs exactly a pound, you say? Let me see. A couple of stone things, let's pull them over here. And start weighing. But my suspicion is this unpleasant thing, maybe. So we have 1 pound, and we need it to weigh exactly 1 pound. Ah, you're a little less than 1 pound. It's not likely to be you. You're a little less than a pound too. You're not balancing out. You're more than a pound. You're less than a pound. You're not stone. I don't know why I put you on there. That was silly. You're cool and glowy, but not stone. What happens if I put you near the light sucker? Not much. Anything over here made of stone? No, I don't think so. What about my trinkets here? Not stray more than a hair. So precisely. So I feel like it would be very obvious if it was precisely 1 pound. Like they would have to line up exactly. No room for wiggle like we've got here. And definitely no big variation like we've got there. No, I think it would be noticeable. I hope it would be noticeable or else I'd feel lied to. What about this? Oh, that's pretty exact. That is exact actually. Yeah, I think that might be an evocant. I think it's more likely to be an evocant than a binding seed. And we're going to put it to green for a high confidence guess. And I'm going to go back to binding seed just for a second and see if anything's changed and what I can recognize from it. 2 distinct materials, Mentic and Wixic. And it involves a kind of spiral pattern. Where's the spiky thing? See, that is two distinct materials, bronze and iron. Darkness inside, I don't think that fits. It's a form of punishment that amplifies feelings of guilt and shame. Actually, hang on. The darkness to it as if it holds many... Okay, this could be about a binding seed. Bonding seed. Nope. Different kind of seed. I see, pizza. I see. But if you decide what moth you're kind of going for, it might help with the design stuff. I don't know. But if you put the skulls in, it'll feel more death's heady. Which is, I don't know. It's up to you what feels right, you know? We've done the binding seed. Let's do another customer. Edmund Bishop. Hi, Edmund. The behavior of these I'm nervous to reach the end of the day because I think Eli's in trouble. As a rule, they only come together to feed. Ravens are omnivores, carrion eaters mostly, but they'll take anything they can get their talons into, and they'll kill if necessary. I didn't plan on dropping in today, but there's something happening out there and I'd like to know what. A voice of Sir Nonus might help put me at ease, or it might do the opposite. Well, you're in luck. Yay! And I'll look at the spirit eye in just a second once I pull this over here. Oh, we're at the end of the day! End of day one! We love that. But first, let's look at the page we just unlocked. Time check. No! No! It's something horrendous is potentially about to happen to our mentor. Horned Shackle. Is that what we just did? No, it's not. What did we just get? Hearing Charm? No. What did we just unlock? Spirit Eye. There are some who stay away from Spirit Eye, from Spirit Eyes, believing them to be a window into a world that should not be seen, and others who deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It is not clear exactly what they do show. Another layer beneath the visible world, perhaps, a layer that requires something more than the traditional senses to experience. They draw their power from the opposing symbols inscribed upon them. Let me have a little look. So, interesting. This does seem to have symbols on it, but they're not opposing as far as I know. It's not reacting to anything if I try to kind of look through it. Though if I inspect... Nothing to remark. What about this? Looks like it could be like an opposing symbol. Because you've got two like very distinct symbols. Hi, kitty! I don't know the cat's name yet and that distresses me. So it's called a spirit eye. How does this make me feel? Wait, opposing. So if I look at my map, we've got... It's not this one, it's the double-lined one. The double-line symbol we can't actually see on here. What about the triangle with the two lines coming down from it? There it is. And it's kind of opposite the other one, but that's a real push. Whereas the other amulet has this one. Ah, see, that just looks like the one symbol. Don't think I know enough to really say for this one, but let me check. There's no real symbols on that one that are opposing each other. That one makes my head swim. That one could also be opposing symbols, potentially. We've got the little curly dude, which is the insanity symbol. And, 2 overlapping diamonds. Can I make a note anywhere saying that that's the insanity symbol? Probably not. I might just have to use my notebook in real life. Watching you teetering closer to unlocking a secret of the shop and then edging past it and swinging past it is the edging I need in life. I'm trying my best. Strange Antiquities. So we know that this symbol, the one that's in red in the bottom right corner, that definitely kind of means insanity, I think. And the little thing that looks almost like a wedding ring, a circle with a smaller circle on top, I think just means like calm or sanity. Anything else with opposing symbols? Opposing symbols. Has the moon phase changed? Also, has the spider left? Where did the spider go? Oh no, it's just in its web now. It's just chilling. Hey, buddy. Also, the clock's hands aren't moving. I feel like I'm gonna have to set the time at some point specific. That's gonna be a puzzle, I'm pretty sure. Kitty, 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 kitty. Anything else with opposing symbols? Not that I know, so I should probably update my notes on these ones. And say Spirit Eye, low confidence. And Spirit Eye, low confidence. Am I copy paste in this game, I wonder? Oh yeah, I can. Nice. VR time, ciao, bye Zara, have fun in VR! Let's pop these up here. In the kind of low confidence shelf up here. Everything that has a hole in it, I just keep wanting to look through. I hope the cat has secrets. I want to know the cat's secret. Spirit Eye. I just want to see if it reacts at all to fire or to any of this. Nope, 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 nope. Nothing yet. Alright. End of day. Let's see what happens at the end of the day. Oh, the candles go out. End of day 1. The black mare thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold, and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he didn't reach Back Barrow. Okay. Do I get a clue? Can I get a clue, please? I want a clue. Oh. 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 What am I doing? Burning. I'm burning something. Oh my goodness. I'm fucking up is what I'm doing. Apparently not, though. I'm making a funky little worm with a top hat. Or manacles. An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. Day 2, Friday. The cards look so good in this sequel. Northwest hid me in the first building. North. So there's got to be a prison somewhere. The old jail, number 10. An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. Never eat. This one? Oh! The dilapidated warehouse is dark and imposing, and the struggling flame of my lantern does little to pierce its depths. I slowly search through its contents with a sense of despair, wondering if I'm even at the right place at all, when suddenly and unexpectedly I uncover something of value. More relieved than elated, I take the trinket back to the shop for further study and a warm drink. Yay! Item discovered! It's a creepy claw holding a rock. Does it weigh a pound though? It doesn't. Blues! Yeah, exactly. Nothing to remark. A huge black gemstone streaked with red. Okay, so that's part of the stone. It's not like blood on it. An iron claw, polished wood base, polished, rough, polished. Sniffer, sniffer, nothing jumping out. Alright. I think it autosaves. Does it autosave? Press and hold shift to zoom. No, thank you. Wait, no, press and hold means... No, that should be fine. Oh, you can hide the spider. That's kind of cool. You going another day or are we going elsewhere? I think I should pause here, because the other day might take me a while, if I'm being honest, because I'm having too much fun. So, let's call it there, and we will be back for more of that soon, but for now, let's call it a night. Bedtime for cats, bedtime for chats as well. Bedtime for everyone, except Zara, who's going to VR. Bedtime for the sleepy people. If you're not sleepy, you can be like, no bed for me. But if you are sleepy, don't lie to me. I'll know it. I'll know it. And let's be real, everyone's sleepy. Our chat is just sleepy 24/7. Let's be honest. It's just chatting for him. That was really fun though. I had a good time. I hope you all did as well. We're great at antique shopping. We're doing amazing. Snooze the ads. We're doing so good. Let me pause the game for now. Your game is saved automatically. I love that. Now, let me see. Have we got any friends online? I know Cal was streaming earlier, but I missed it. Morphia was streaming. Are they still streaming? Don't think so. I think we missed Morphe. Aww. Oh no. Oh no, Frosty's having issues. Frosty, no! Okay, we're gonna ride into Vixenova. Fantastic. Thank you, Moderator Dave. I hope you have a great time. They're playing Pal World and doing a bit of just chatting while they play. Pizza says good night, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Good night, everybody. Have a good night. Sleep well. The raid messages are in the chat if you feel them. I've had a headache all day, so I might actually go take some painkillers now. I was hoping food would make it disappear, and it didn't. Oh no, what have we learned? Don't delay taking medication. That's what we've learned. Do not. Do not. Worst case scenario, I would be medicated and not sore. Good job on the secret hunting. Yeah, I had a great time. It was really fun. I look forward to playing more of it very, very soon. These do feel like the kind of games where I just want to binge them though from start to finish. I don't want to take a break and play Digimon. I want to keep my brain ticking. My brain is on fire and I have to keep it going. But it was really fun. Mega, mega fun. And thank you all for being here. I hope you have a lovely weekend. I will be back on Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Alright, bye-bye for now. Bye. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, all the things. Bye-bye.